So I don't even know where I left off, but this is my little, I think it was like 25 bucks at Walmart. It's a blow up air mattress, twin size. It comes with the battery powered pump to blow it up, and it wasn't really doing good to sleep on. It wasn't like firm enough, and then it would deflate like for days upon days. I just got tired of it, so I decided to not sleep with that and just use memory foam. And now I'm using it out here in this beautiful scenic area, getting my relax on now that the dogs had their fun and did a little swell. Ushi didn't do any swimming. He did a bunch of splashing around. Hallie tried it. She tried to swim a couple times and she got a little like nervous. I should have put their vests, their life jackets on them so they could not be scared, but I didn't even like get myself dressed. I should have put my clothes on to actually swim in here. I have rash guard and a wetsuit and everything, and this water is like super dirty. So like I'm in here in swim trunks, and thank God they have a shower in here. So this place is called Blackwater Falls. Blackwater, probably because this shit over here is filled with black soot in the sand. But over here you have kayak and paddleboard rentals for I think 12 or 15 bucks an hour. And I mean, that's fine if you're gonna, like, I don't know, just go fishing or whatever for an hour, which nobody ever does really, but fine if you want to do that or just check out the scenery. But in all honesty, with your little air mattress, you can see I've been sitting out here all day, and I'm glad that people rented their little kayaks and got tired and nobody decided to pack like grill gear, because I'm the only person that bought a grill and food and was able to grill here. So most of these people with their kids kind of came here and stayed for like maybe an hour or two, and then they were gone. We've been here all day. We've been here all day and we've been having a good old time, and I am super happy about it, because this is the first place that I've found that like we can just cut. It's close to the parking lot, and the grill and picnic table is right there in front of the car. And then after you grill and cook, you can just walk right down a little bit of grass and then down a pair of or a little stairway, and then boom, you're right there on the beach. That's the distance I'm talking about. That is like accessibility, because even the stairs, there's like over there, there's like a ramp kind of area. I mean, it's grass, but it's not like paved or anything, but you'd be able to get through there with a wheelchair before you'd be able to get anywhere else. This place was supposedly flooded out for a while, so it wasn't even open. Now, thankfully, it's not flooded, and I got here at like the perfect time to enjoy it. I was passing through. I didn't even like have this on my agenda or my itinerary, and I just so happened to see the sign. I'm like, oh, let me go check it out. I check it out. I'm like, wow, camping where you can like sleep in your car or like pitch a tent with electric, so you can connect your electric skillet, is only $37 a night right now. And we are in what, July 14th? No, July 12th. They have cabins though. A lot of people have cabins here. Decent sized cabins, mind you. Not like, roughing it cabins, like nice sized cabins. I didn't check the prices on those because I really don't need that. And if I was to come with like other people, I would get a cabin. But it's just me and the dog, so we just sleep in the car. As long as we can have some food, we're good to go. But I wouldn't even need that, because the only reason I'm getting that is so that I don't really have to leave the falls area. Because essentially you could just come here, spend the day, and then go down to Walmart, camp in Walmart parking lot for free with no problem, and cook your food here. You can grill it here. I grilled my food, and then you go back down to Walmart. You can grill in Walmart too. They let me grill over there. Nobody gave me problems grilling there. But I like to kind of just go there to sleep. I don't like to like kind of make a show when I'm there because it's a lot of traffic going in and out. But I will if I have to. I even showered out there yesterday. But this is a nice setup because you can come here for the day, spend the day on the water, grill, make your food for the next night, and then the next morning, the next afternoon, and even the next night for dinner if you want. And then you can sleep off that whole entire day of exhaustion in the Walmart parking lot for free, and then have access to the bathrooms because this place has bathroom and shower facilities, but it closes at 6 p.m. So you gotta get you a ooh, a spider's on me. You gotta get you a shot. How did a spider get on me? I'm in the middle of the water. Anyway, this place closes at 6, so I'm at 5:30 gonna go and take my shower and get myself real nice and clean so that I don't have to worry about smelling. And tomorrow all I really have to do is just a quick wash up. I'm gonna wash my hair and all, get nice and clean. I already did that like yesterday too, but I've been trying to like shower every day. Yesterday I showered on the outside of my car with my little portable shower. I don't have a pop-up tent yet, but I have like the shower, like a shower with a shower nozzle with a battery powered pump. That thing works pretty decent. It's not strong power water pressure, but it rinses you off good and you can wash your hair and be fine. And it suction cups like where to the side of your car, so like you can use it there. Hold on, let me turn my camera around because I'm sitting over here just showing. Let me see. Hold up. Yeah. So I'm just chilling here, and it's uncomfortable to shower on the side of your car unless you have a pop-up shower tent, which I was gonna get, but I didn't get because I was just like over having to buy so much supplies and get so much stuff that I was just like, ugh, I'm ready to go. Because every time I order something, I had to like, I forgot something and I had to order something else. I was like, ugh, I'm out of here. I'm ready to go already. So I kind of just one day was just like, I'm out. And then I just left. Now the current, if you can see, is pushing me towards the shore, which is cool because then I don't have to paddle. I don't have to paddle at all. So supposedly there's a beaver dam over there somewhere. Lady was like, oh, you should go on the beaver dam. You should go see the beaver dam on your raft. I'm like, the raft was not to go look for a beaver dam. It was not for that. It was for me to, I did my swimming. I got my laps in. It wasn't excessive, but this is the first time that I've swam out in water, like natural water in, I think, 8 to 10 years. So it was a big deal for me to do that. Then after I did that, I'm like, I'm not trying to be swimming like that. I just want to be lounging. But you can only lounge so much because I can't sit in one position for too long or stand or whatever. So I just am using this water to keep my vertebrae nice and cool and to get the gravity off my vertebrae so that these shits can get back like in alignment. I worked my legs, worked my arms, and now I'm just chilling like a villain. Technically like a villain, definitely like a villain. But yeah. My head was getting too hot. Alright, now it's pushing me out back into the middle. Ooh, I hit a cold spot. Ooh. Alright, so I don't know what time it is, but let me stay in this little warm spot right here. Yeah. So I'm still good, like I'm getting out in the water, but the whole purpose of the raft was like so that if I want to just stay in the water and not really fully be in it, that I can just get on my little raft. And then when I want to get down, get down. Because I already did ample exercise for the day and nobody's trying to be doing any more. Like that was not, the plan was to like stay in shape and decompress the spine. It wasn't to like beat myself like a workhorse whenever I find water. And this is the first water that I found that has this decent accessibility. I also met somebody with spina bifida today, which was crazy. So the dogs got introduced to them. The dogs got introduced to a lot of new things today. People, dogs, smells, geese. Yeah, a lot of stuff. So they had a busy day. They were knocked out in there when I went into the car. So we had fun. The setup, the removable setup that I have with the with the memory foam and the blankets and all that is really working out. If it wasn't for these I'm an oven already, and then both of my dogs are ovens. So hold on, let me turn around because the sun is on my shoulders. Oh, he's doing good. Oh yeah. Well, you got the life vest. You're all right. It's cold in some spots though. Oh, you're doing good, bud. I'm too scared to take my babies over on the boat. I think that like they wouldn't jump out, but I think that they would move around a lot. Well, that is a concern because it's like, yeah, it's wobbly. You know, anything that's not flat bottom is wobbly. This dog wants to chew on the geese, and his daddy said no, but he wants to. That's why you have shock collars. He has a shock collar, but he said forgot it. Anyway, let me go sit in my chair and maybe dry off a little bit. I have gotten super tan in this one day. I don't remember what else I was saying, but yeah, the whole point of coming here was for me to like lounge and chill and like enjoy the environment, not to be like killing myself. I do enough of that already. I don't need more of it. But my legs feel like, well, they don't feel like spaghetti like when you go in the ocean, but they totally gotta wet my face. I forgot to wet my face. They totally are taxed from the I was swimming for a while to get back here earlier. And now I'm just sitting on my little chair. We are in, where are we? West Virginia. Every time they talk about West Virginia, they talk about like, you know, the hills have eyes, or like wrong turn. You know, like inbred, fucking no common sense ass white people. But everybody here has been very, I mean, we'll say that they've been accommodating as they can be. Not friendly. Accommodating as they can be. That's the word. So, which is doable. Accommodating is doable. Disrespectful and shitty is not doable. And we didn't have that. Nobody, I mean, it's very rare that anybody's disrespectful and shitty to me. I don't give off the look of someone you should be disrespecting and being shitty to. It's a look. It's an aura. It's an aura of don't fuck with me. They do try to okie dokie though. For example, I wanted to take the dogs over there. There's a part over there that you have a little trail to that you can walk down to the water as well. But then there's also the little ramp for the boats. The dogs did run down the ramp for the boats, but that's not where we were headed. So by the time I got to the dogs, this guy's like, oh, the dogs can't swim there. I'm like, okay. And he's like, they got to swim over there by the docks. It's as big as they were. No fishing at all, right? So his excuse for why the dogs shouldn't be there was because, oh, there's going to be hooks and stuff in the water. You don't want them to get their little paws in the hooks. I'm like, okay. Understandable. But then I'm like a fisher person. Everybody fucking fishes off the dock. So definitely, and when I was here, people ended up fishing on the docks. So we were swimming over there already. And then when we stopped swimming, people went over there fishing for like little sunnies. I don't even know why people fish for them. They must not really be fisher people because for one, they were like ripping the hooks out of their mouth, and we don't do that. We take the hook out like a professional. We don't do that. But over there, I'm sure there was plenty hooks, and we were over there. And there's plenty of like river access or the lake access, so we could have just hiked the trail and went in somewhere else. But here they have sand in the beach area, and over there where we were was kind of like sooty and little seaweedy. So it was fine, but it was like sucking my sandals off. But over there where we wanted to go, or I initially wanted to go, it looked like it was all right because there was like large size like stones over there, but then they had soot on them too, so I almost broke my ankles trying to go over there by myself. I don't even know how it would have looked like with the dogs. But the point is that people always trying to tell you what to do, and then they don't even know what the laws are. Like, so I basically was just like, oh, you want me to leash the dogs? No, they're service dogs. They're being trained to set up a perimeter, check my corners, and make sure my shit is right. If you need a reference, you can, and I directed them to the ADA website, which is federal law. I don't give a shit about what these people are talking about. You don't see me out here telling people, oh, my dogs are scared of your kids. You should leash your kids. I don't do that. My dogs are not trying to mess with their kids, nor them. It's them that are trying to mess with the damn dogs. So I keep to myself, and that's it. And I mean, I try to be personable, you know what I mean? But when I have the dogs out, like, I'm just like, we're trying to train, We're trying to train because we're going to different environments, and that's how you train, and you bring your dogs out, and you just expose them to as much as possible. So that way they don't feel threatened, and they don't feel, like, scared. Dogs that are scared like to bite, They don't like to bite. They just bite because they're scared. So we don't want that. Service dogs can't be like that. Now, don't get me wrong, they were able to protect themselves, but most service dogs are not trained to protect themselves, which puts them at a very major disservice. Luckily, I decided to get a protection breed because the last breed that I got that wasn't a protection breed, when he got attacked at the dog park, he didn't know what to do with himself. I had to save him. So, we don't have that problem anymore, but, we know better now. We get protection breed, and we let that protection breed know what the rules are and know how to interact with everything. And we let them have that independence so that they know that if they have to protect, then they have to protect, and that's it. I mean, who says that you have to have a service dog, but then you can't have a protection dog at the same time? As long as they're not going around just biting random people, then we're fine. But let a dog try to bite them, nobody in their right state of mind would ever tell, especially a person with disabilities, oh, you can't have a dog that knows how to hold its own and protect you. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a 2A type of person. So I tell my dogs all the time, I'm like, listen, don't be scared of anything. You protect me, I'll protect you. Somebody tries to fight you, anything goes down, I'll be right there, and I'll be ready to fight with you. So that way they know, like, it's not just all up to them. And they're more confident, in, like, going to many new experiences. Because, there was a misconception that, dogs were like 7 years to our 1 year, when really they're much older mentally. They still act like babies. Because they'll definitely try to get away with what they think. What's the term? They're too smart for their own good. That's how certain dogs are. That's how these dogs definitely are. They are too smart for their own good. They're like, I know she thinks I'm a baby, and I'm gonna milk it for every fucking second that I can. And they do. But it only goes so far. We only allow it to go so far. So we got them trained up. We're getting them trained up more. in different environments. So the pandemic put us, they would have been trained already, like in all type of environments already, plane, train, all that. They would have been good. The problem is I have two of them and they're big, way bigger than the last dog that I had. And then top it off, the pandemic hit and everything was closed down. So we kind of had to just keep it to, home training. And now they're out there. They're well behaved. They can see dogs on leash walking right past them. They're not just gonna run out and run up to them. Kids and everything. They're not gonna just like do whatever. They still get spooked sometimes. Like they saw a bicycle earlier and they kind of like barked at it because they were like, "What the heck is that?" Because we haven't gone outside even in the city. There's bicycles in the city, but we haven't been outside. They've been up all winter time and all spring. Now we're almost in the end of summer, and now they're finally getting outside. So we've got a lot of environments we need to cover. Hopefully we'll be able to finance that and get where we need to go to get these guys ready to be at least $30,000-$40,000 dogs, and have some more high value assets under our belt. Anyway, that's a little excerpt. It's longer than an excerpt for sure, but that's a little 411 on the chill day that we had today. I'm about to go get my shower in. My hair is crazy. I'm about to go get my shower in and pack up so we can get going. I am so burnt. Oh, let's look at this. This is just today. I didn't put any sunscreen on. I swore I keep forgetting that, I'm brown, but like if I stay inside too long and I get Casper white, that I actually still can burn. So I come outside and I'm starting to we like this type of red right now. We lobster red in this mofo. I'm gonna have to go get some sunscreen from now on because starting to feel it. Definitely starting to feel it. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we had a good time today. Just wanted to share that and get a little random info out there since I've been a little quiet lately. I've been busy. I went through 4 states in the past couple of days, so I've been busy. That between driving, sleeping and eating, I've been busy. So yeah.